Alrighty guys, I am back, and in this video I wanted to go over how you guys can get your broadheads to shoot in the same spot as your field points. So this can be pretty difficult if you're new, but we're going to get it figured out, and let's get right into it. So to start off, you're going to need two different arrows. You're going to need a bare shaft arrow, which this one I just cut the fletchings off of, and then this one is just a regular fletched field point arrow. So you're going to need these two arrows, and you're going to need something to shoot at. So let's go ahead and talk about what you're going to want to do when you're shooting these. All right guys, real quick before we get too deep into this, I do want to point out that you should make sure that your arrow setup is right for what you shoot. And the best way to do this is go to your local archery shop, make sure your arrow setup is good, and make sure your shaft is right, and just make sure everything is up to spec on what you need to be shooting for your specific setup. And once you have that done, then we can get right into this. All right, so in this example, our bare shaft arrow is hitting about 6 inches to the left of our fletched arrow. So all we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna move our rest on our bow. We're gonna move it toward our bare shaft. So we're gonna move our rest to the left. And all we're trying to do is we're not sighting in. Keep that in mind. You are not sighting your bow in. We're aiming at the same spot each time, but we're not trying to sight it in. All we're trying to do is make these arrows get as close to each other as possible. So let's say we move our rest, and you want to do it in very small increments. So let's say we move our rest, and now we're hitting to the right. So we're hitting 2 inches to the right of our fletched arrow now. So now what we're going to want to do is move our rest back to the right ever so slightly to make these arrows come together like that. We want these arrows to be touching. Now once you do this, you will notice that you will get a fletched arrow and put a broadhead on it, and then shoot your fletched field point arrow, and they will shoot in the same spot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go inside. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a broadhead, and we're going to shoot 3 arrows. We're going to shoot our bare shaft, we're going to shoot our field point, and we're going to shoot a broadhead that is fletched on a fletched arrow, and we'll see where they shoot. All right guys, I got my 3 arrows. I'm gonna shoot my broadhead first, bare shaft, and then we'll shoot the field point that's fletched. And yeah, I'm gonna set my camera down here and let's get right into it. All right, well, as you can see there, hitting a pretty good group. Looks like I'm shooting maybe a little bit high. I hit dead center with my bare shaft. I believe this one is my field point, and this one's my broadhead. But yeah, I mean, field point and broadhead hit a 1/2 inch apart. And these are my first 3 shots of the day, so, and hit about 1 inch apart with my bare shaft and broadhead. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. So I did just notice, I forgot to mention, I noticed my bare shaft was hitting a little bit knock high. So I am gonna fix that here pretty soon. Last time I shot, I didn't think it shot that high, but let's go ahead and take a look here. So we got, look how knock high that is. Well, I guess maybe it's not too bad, but it's definitely something that I want to fix. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that here. But I mean, still, we're still hitting right here, same spot. So that's how you get your broadheads and your field points in the same spot. We are gonna fix that knock high hit, but other than that, we're looking pretty good. So hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.